All right, everyone, get ready for a deep dive
Oh, yeah.
into Advanced Enzyme Technologies Q2 FY25 financials.
Right.
They just released these on November 9th, 2024,
Very recently.
very recently, and we've got a whole stack of documents here.
Yeah, we do.
We've got their official press release,
Of course.
we got the independent auditor's report,
Always good.
and we even have their presentation deck from the release.
Oh, wow.
So this is going to be fun.
This is excellent.
We're going to be able to look at the numbers. We're going to be able to see what the experts said about it. And then we even get the company's own spin on it.
That's right.
So are you ready to become like an Advanced Enzyme Technologies semi-pro by the time this is over?
I think so, yeah.
All right, I think so too.
So Advanced Enzyme Technologies.
Yeah.
They're a global leader in manufacturing.
Oh, wow.
Enzymes
Yeah.
and probiotics.
Okay.
You might not know their name, but I guarantee you
Okay.
that you probably use their products every day. Yeah, from improving food production to even making your laundry detergent work better.
Wait, enzymes in my laundry detergent?
You got it?
That's why my clothes are so sparkly clean.
It could be, yeah.
Wow, okay.
That's pretty neat.
They're also a key ingredient in a lot more than that, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, improving food production, from making bread rise to creating those creamy textures
Oh,
that you love in yogurt. They're really kind of the unsung heroes
wow.
of the consumer goods world, I'd say.
Okay, so not exactly a household name,
Right.
but definitely a household ingredient.
Exactly.
Okay.
But here's the thing. They're actually the second largest publicly traded integrated enzyme company
What?
globally
In the world?
in the world.
Wow, I had no idea that even existed on that kind of scale.
It's huge. It's
Right.
a multi-billion-dollar industry.
Really?
And Advanced Enzyme Technologies is right at the forefront of it.
Wow.
They're headquartered in India, but they have operations spanning the entire globe.
Which is going to be important as we kind of get into how they perform this quarter.
Okay. So let's talk about this performance.
All right.
Because looking at their revenue, things are not looking so hot.
Well, let's see.
It's down 7% year over year,
Okay.
and it's even down 5% from last quarter.
Oh.
So things are kind of
been worse.
Yeah, things are kind of going down a little bit,
Right?
and their EBITDA is down even more,
Oh.
a whole 17% year over year,
Yeah.
and a whole 17% from last quarter.
Okay, so 2 quarters in a row.
Yeah, so 2 quarters in a row, things are kind of looking like
Yeah.
they're melting down a little bit.
But here's where things get interesting.
Okay.
So they're shrinking revenue.
Okay.
Their EBITDA is going down, but their profit after tax, or PAT,
Okay.
is actually up
That's-
6% for the first half of this fiscal year
What?
compared to the same period last year.
Wait, so their revenue
Yeah.
is down, their EBITDA is down, but their profit that they get to keep is going up.
So that's the magic trick here.
Right.
How are they doing that?
So it definitely suggests that while they're facing some challenges
Okay.
on the revenue front,
Right.
they're becoming more efficient
Okay.
and cutting costs somewhere.
All right, so it's not all doom and gloom.
Not necessarily,
Yeah.
but it definitely raises some questions.
Okay.
Are these cost-cutting measures sustainable?
Right.
And can they keep squeezing
Right.
more profit out of this shrinking revenue base?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, it's definitely something to keep an eye on.
Okay, so now I'm kind of even more intrigued.
All right.
Let's break down these different business segments that they have
Sure.
and see if we can kind of figure out where the action is or
Yeah,
where the inaction is.
where the inaction is, yeah.
So their biggest segment is their human nutrition segment.
Oh, interesting.
A whole 68% of their revenue comes from that.
Wow, that's a lot.
But even that is showing some signs of weakness. It's down 6% this quarter. So it makes you wonder what's happening with digestive enzymes and probiotics.
Yeah.
Are people just suddenly eating less yogurt?
Yeah.
Have they found a new way to make bread rise without enzymes?
Yeah.
What's going on there?
Yeah.
Then you got their animal nutrition segment, which is a lot smaller.
Okay.
It's only 12%.
Right.
But at least that one's growing. It's up 5%.
Okay, so they're making more money from pet food and livestock feed.
Yeah, maybe our furry friends are the secret to their success.
It's possible. The pet food market is
Yeah.
booming right now.
Yeah.
And if Advanced Enzyme Technologies can carve out a bigger slice of that market,
Yeah.
it could really be a huge growth driver for them.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have industrial bioprocessing,
Okay.
which is down
Oh.
a whole 31%,
Oh, wow.
which is,
That's a lot.
yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
And what's even more interesting is that within that segment, their food-related business is like
Oh, really?
tanking.
But their non-food business is actually growing.
Interesting.
So there's like very different things
Yeah.
happening within that segment.
Yeah, different dynamics at play there.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And then finally, their tiniest segment, specialized manufacturing.
Okay.
It's only like 6% of their revenue,
Right.
but it is showing some serious growth. It's up 17% this quarter.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's like their little, bright spot.
Yeah, it's their little bright spot.
Yeah, it's a classic example
Yeah.
of a company trying to kind of reinvent itself, right?
Right.
They see that some of their traditional markets are softening.
Yeah.
So they're looking for new avenues for growth.
Yeah.
The question is, can this small but mighty segment
Right.
become like a major player for them?
Yeah, that's the big question.
Yeah, only time will tell.
Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure.
What's that?
Advanced enzyme technologies is playing on a global chessboard here.
Yeah, they are. And they're making some strategic moves.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it's definitely a global game for them.
yeah, speaking of which,
Yeah.
their global footprint is another area that's seeing some really big changes.
Oh, okay, let's talk about that. So remember how Advanced Enzyme Technologies is headquartered in India,
Yeah,
but they operate globally?
right.
That's like a really big part of their story right now.
Okay,
So take India,
okay.
their home turf, right?
Yeah.
48% of their revenue comes from India.
Wow.
But sales there are down 15% this quarter.
Oh, it's gotta hurt.
Yeah, it's a painful drop.
Yeah.
It could be any number of things.
Like what?
Economic slowdown,
Yeah.
increased competition, maybe even changes in like government regulations.
Oh, okay.
It's definitely something we'd have to like investigate a little bit further
Right.
to really get the full picture.
Yeah, yeah.
Meanwhile, over in the Americas,
Yeah.
their business is booming.
Really?
Yeah, it's up 21%.
Wow.
And now it represents 39% of their total revenue.
Wow. So it's almost like a complete flip
Almost.
from
yeah.
India.
Yeah.
So they're winning in the West and losing in the East.
Kind of. Yeah, it's a tale of two worlds for sure.
Yeah.
The strong performance in the Americas
Yeah.
could be driven by a number of factors. You know, like a strong U.S. dollar,
Oh,
maybe a growing demand for their products over there.
right.
Or maybe they've just been really successful with their sales and marketing efforts over there.
Okay. It makes sense.
And then there's Europe,
Yeah.
where sales are down
Down again.
35%.
Wow. What's going on over there?
Yeah.
Is it just the bad weather?
I doubt it. I mean, it's probably more likely a combination of things.
Like what?
Economic challenges, political instability,
Oh, right.
and who knows, maybe even some Brexit-related headaches.
Oh, yeah.
Europe's a complex market.
Yeah.
It seems like Advanced Enzyme Technologies is having, a tough time navigating it right now.
So they're really facing this global tug of war.
Yeah, they are.
Some regions are doing great.
Right.
And some regions are like pulling them down.
Exactly.
Yeah, it makes you wonder if they can even balance this global act.
Yeah, it's a good question.
Or if they need to like rethink what they're doing in some places.
Yeah, I mean, are they spread too thin?
Right.
Should they double down on their winning regions or
Ah.
try to turn around the struggling ones?
Yeah.
These are the tough choices that they're
Yeah.
facing.
Okay.
All right, so let's not forget about some of those internal things
Oh, right. Yeah.
that we saw in the auditor's report
Yeah.
and the company notes.
Okay.
They had to pay out for that lawsuit in the U.S.,
Right.
which probably explains at least some of that profit dip last quarter.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, legal troubles can really hurt your bottom line.
For sure.
It's a good reminder that, like, operating in multiple countries
Yeah.
comes with, legal risks,
Right.
different laws, different regulations. It's a minefield out there.
It really is.
Yeah.
Okay, and then there was that acquisition
Oh, right, yeah.
of JC Biotech.
Yeah, they now own a huge percentage.
A whole 95.72%
Yeah.
of that subsidiary.
Yeah.
So it's like they're saying, we believe in you, JC Biotech.
Right.
We're putting our money where our mouth is.
Yeah, it's definitely a sign of confidence.
Okay.
They've been gradually increasing their ownership of JC Biotech over the years.
I'm okay.
And this latest move suggests they see it as, a key part of their future.
Okay.
But the big question is, why?
Yeah, what is so special about JC Biotech?
I wish I knew.
Is it like a secret enzyme formula?
Maybe.
A revolutionary new probiotic?
I don't know.
Come on, spill the beans.
I wish I could.
All right.
Unfortunately, the filings don't give us all the answers.
Okay.
But, we can speculate a little bit.
Yep.
Maybe JC Biotech has expertise in a specific market
Okay.
that Advanced Enzyme Technologies wants to tap into.
Right.
Or maybe they have some, unique technology that will give them a competitive advantage.
Ooh, intrigue.
Right. It's a corporate mystery novel.
It really is, yeah.
We'll have to keep our eyes peeled
Yeah.
for clues as this story unfolds.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah. Speaking of mysteries,
Okay.
let's unravel this whole thing
Okay.
with Advanced Enzymes, Europe BV.
Ooh, that's a mouthful.
Yeah, AEEBV for short.
Oh, okay. AEEBV. All right.
So remember that impairment loss
Yeah.
on their investment.
Yeah.
Well, there's more to the story.
Oh, okay. I like a good plot twist.
Me too.
Right.
So it seems like Advanced Enzyme Technologies
Yeah.
was trying to play the role of the White Knight.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they initially provided a loan to
Oh.
AEBV
All right.
to try to give them a boost.
Okay.
But when that didn't seem to be enough,
Yeah.
they actually converted the loan into equity.
Oh, wow.
So they were doubling down.
So they were really trying to save them.
Yeah, it seems like
That's nice of them.
it is, yeah.
Okay.
But unfortunately, it seems like even their heroic efforts couldn't save the situation. Yeah.
What happened?
Well, the impairment loss indicates that AEEBV just kept struggling.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
So they had to write down the value of their investment.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
It's a classic case of good money after bad, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes you just have to cut your losses and move on,
Yeah,
even if it's painful.
for sure.
It's a tough lesson to learn,
Yeah.
but a necessary one in business.
Okay.
And it really highlights the risks
Yeah.
of investing in those international markets
Right.
because things can change really quickly.
Right.
And even the best due diligence
Yeah.
can't always predict the future.
Yeah, you never know what's gonna happen.
So we got declining revenue,
Right.
a legal payout,
Yeah.
a subsidiary that's struggling.
Right.
But then we also have increasing profitability.
For the first half.
Yeah, for the first half
I thought-
and a new segment.
That's booming.
That's booming, yeah.
So it's like a roller coaster.
It is. It is.
It sounds like Advanced Enzyme Technologies.
Yeah.
Is that like a crossroads?
Yeah, you nailed it.
Yeah.
They're trying to navigate, this complex global landscape
Yeah.
while they're battling those internal challenges
Right.
and pursuing these new growth opportunities.
Okay.
It's a high-stakes game,
Yeah, it really is.
and they're playing it on multiple fronts.
So what's their next move?
Let's find out. Let's dive into what they've got planned for the future.
Okay. All right. So we've really dug into their financials.
Yeah.
Explored their global struggles,
Mm-hmm.
uncovered a little corporate drama.
Always fun.
Always fun. But now it's time to look ahead. What does Advanced Enzyme Technologies have planned for the future?
Well, luckily, they've laid out their grand vision in their presentation,
Oh, good.
and it comes complete with all the buzzwords you'd expect. R&D,
Of course.
international expansion, strategic partnerships.
Right.
They even hinted at more acquisitions.
Oh,
Implicit down the line.
So classic corporate playbook.
Yeah, pretty much.
But let's get specific. What are they actually pinning their hopes on?
Well, they're betting big on a few key areas.
Okay.
First up, animal nutrition.
Okay.
Remember how that segment is already growing pretty nicely?
Yeah, 5%.
Well, they're doubling down on that success.
Okay.
They're aiming to capture an even bigger chunk of those booming pet food and livestock feed markets.
Makes sense. People are spending so much money on their pets these days.
It's true.
And farmers are always looking for ways to, improve their livestock.
Yeah, their health and productivity.
Yeah. So there's money to be made there.
Absolutely. And then there's probiotics,
Okay.
the good bacteria that keep our guts happy.
Yeah, everyone loves those.
Yeah, Advanced Enzyme Technologies is already a player in that market,
Right.
but they want to be a dominant force.
Okay.
New product development, aggressive marketing.
Going after the yogurt lovers.
Exactly, the gut health obsessed crowd.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a smart move,
Yeah.
especially with the growing awareness of, the importance of a healthy microbiome.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, but here's where it gets really interesting.
Okay, lay it on me.
They're making a big push into something called biocatalysis.
Biocatalysis. That sounds very sciencey.
It is.
Break it down for us.
Right, so think of biocatalysis as like harnessing the power of nature
Okay.
to create a more sustainable and efficient world.
Okay.
Essentially, they're using enzymes
Okay.
to speed up chemical reactions
Okay.
and replace those harsh, polluting industrial processes
Oh, okay.
with cleaner, greener alternatives.
So instead of using toxic chemicals to make things, they're using enzymes.
Exactly.
That's pretty amazing.
It is, and it has so many applications.
Oh, like what?
I mean, everything from pharmaceuticals and agriculture to textiles and even energy production.
Wow.
I mean, imagine a world
Yeah.
where we can make everyday products without relying on fossil fuels or polluting the planet.
That's a world I want to live in.
Right.
Okay, so we've got animal nutrition,
Mm-hmm.
probiotics,
Yep.
and biocatalysis to fuel their growth.
Those are their big bets.
This is a bold vision,
It is.
but can they actually pull it off?
That's the million-dollar question.
Right.
And remember, this is just their roadmap, their best-case scenario.
Yeah.
We have to be a little skeptical.
Okay.
Look beyond the hype.
Right.
We've seen their struggles in certain markets.
Yeah.
We know they've made some missteps along the way.
It happens.
So the real question is, can they learn from those mistakes?
Right.
Adapt quickly enough to win in these new areas.
That's where our listeners come in.
Exactly.
We've given you all the tools.
All the insight.
Now it's up to you to dig a little deeper.
Follow their journey.
Decide for yourself if their bet on the future is actually justified.
Yeah, pay attention to the industry news.
Read those analyst reports.
And most importantly, think critically.
Do your own research. Come to your own conclusions.
Become an advanced enzyme technologies expert. Who knows, maybe you'll even spot an investment opportunity or a potential partnership.
Yeah.
I mean, the world of enzymes is full of surprises.
It really is, and that's what I love about these deep dives.
Me too.
It's not just about understanding one company's story.
Right.
It's about opening your eyes to a whole new world
Absolutely.
of possibilities.
So keep exploring, keep learning.
Never stop questioning. And with that,
Happy diving.